welcome to Biology class. I am Shipra Sharma from ADARSH SHANKAR Mount Abu for class 9. Continue our topic, why do we fall ill? Health and disease. We have already discussed about the good health, infectious and non-infectious disease. Now we come to the acute and chronic disease. So what is the difference between the acute and chronic disease? Acute disease, it lasts for shorter duration, like common cold, cough, diarrhea. Within 2 or 3 days and maximum 7 to 8 days it will recover. And chronic disease, it lasts for longer duration, up to lifelong. It can like this, diabetes, TB, asthma. And the second is acute disease does not damage any organ, but chronic disease, it can damage due to the prolonged duration, like malaria. Malaria, it's a acute disease and it can recover 7 to 8 days. But the diabetes is the chronic disease, so it damages the kidneys and heart. And acute disease, the person recovers completely after the treatment. By the acute disease, completely the person is recovered after treatment, but by the chronic disease, seldom recover even after treatment. Now we come to the causes of disease. Causes may be external and internal. What are external causes? The first external cause, that is environmental pollutants. Environmental pollutants like nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, which are excreted from the vehicles, and they can cause the acid rain, they can damage the crops, they can cause skin cancer and eye disease, and also industrial chemicals which can damage the water, the quality of water. So what the waterborne disease can arise into the body, the digestive disorders, and also metals like mercury, cadmium, arsenic, they are poisonous metals. So we can suffer by these environmental pollutants. Now the second is tobacco, alcohol and drugs. These are the bad habits which can cause the cancer, and cancer is a chronic disease. And the third is unbalanced diet. Balanced diet is very necessary for a person. Balanced diet, it means the diet which contains all types of nutrients in proper amount. All types of nutrients, that means carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So all types of nutrients in proper amount according to age, according to health, it makes the balanced diet. So balanced diet is very necessary. Even if the diet is not balanced, then many disorders can be like night blindness. Night blindness is a disease which is caused by the deficiency of vitamin E. Belly pain is a disease by the deficiency of vitamin B. Scurvy. Scurvy is the disease of swollen and bleeding gums. This is due to the deficiency of vitamin C. And rickets. Rickets is the disease of bones. It weakens the bones. So by the deficiency of vitamin D. Like this, marasmus and kwashiorkor. Marasmus and kwashiorkor is a nutritional deficiency of protein. Proteins are very necessary because all the muscles, all the body is made up of protein. So if the protein is deficient in your diet, then marasmus and kwashiorkor, these are the disease can cause. Now we come to the internal factors. What will be the internal factors? The first factor is hormonal imbalance. Our body has many endocrine glands, mainly 8 endocrine glands, and over these endocrine glands, the master gland is present inside the brain, that is known as the pituitary gland. And pituitary gland controls the secretion of all the other endocrine glands. They are present in the throat, thyroid gland, in pancreas, between the small intestine, between the 2 arms of duodenum. So many types of, these are the 8 types of endocrine glands which secretes the hormones. And hormones are very important for our growth. Like pancreas. Pancreas is present between the 2 arms of intestine, duodenum, and it is a mixed gland. the outer portion of pancreas, it secretes the enzymes, digestive juices, and the inner portion of pancreas contains alpha, beta and gamma cell, which secretes the hormones. So the insulin hormone is secreted by the beta cells, and this insulin hormones maintains the blood sugar level, and by the disturbance of blood sugar, it is known as the diabetes. So diabetes, like other disease, goiter, it is the swollen neck. It is caused by the deficiency of thyroxine hormone, which is secreted by the thyroid gland, which is present in throat. So these are the hormonal disorders. And the second one is genetic disorders. Genetic disorders are caused in the sudden disturbances in the chromosomes or the DNA structure, like hemophilia. Hemophilia is the royal disease. Due to hemophilia, the blood clotting is disturbed, and it can cause by the particular hormone, which is sex-linked hormone. And the third is malfunctioning of immune system. Our immune system is made up of WBC. WBC is a type of blood cell which provides antibodies against the foreign antigens. Foreign antigens means they may be microbes. So the foreign antigens, when they enters into our body, then the white blood cells which are present inside the blood, they makes the antibodies against the foreign antigen and they kill them. So this is the immune system of our body, and due to the malfunctioning of this immune system, it can cause the different types of allergies and asthma, bronchitis asthma, it can cause. Now let us come to the infectious agents. What are the infectious agents? Infectious agents are the mainly microbes. So first, that is virus. What is virus? Virus is the connecting link between the livings and non-livings. And the structure of virus, it is composed of the outer protein covering and inner DNA or RNA. Generally in the plants, the RNA is present as a genetic material, and in animals the DNA is present. But it can cause many diseases. It may be pathogenic, like common cold, influenza, measles, mumps, dengue, hepatitis, rabies, and even AIDS. AIDS is the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It's a very complicated disease. In this, the immune system is totally damaged, and it is due to the virus. Now the second is bacteria. Bacteria, they come into the Monera kingdom. The Monera kingdom, the first kingdom, it consists of bacteria. These are the prokaryotes, single cell, and they can cause the different types of disease. Bacteria, they may be beneficial, but they may be harmful because they are pathogenic also, like cholera. Cholera is a disease in which the diarrhea and the vomiting and loose motion are the symptoms of cholera. Then typhoid. Typhoid is caused by the Salmonella typhi, is the bacteria, and due to this, and the continuous fever is maintained in the body. Tetanus is very complicated, and due to this tetanus, all the muscles can contract, and it may be cause the death. Tuberculosis or the TB, syphilis, gonorrhea, leprosy, and even pneumonia. It can caused by the bacteria. These are the very dangerous disease. Now the third one is worms. Worms or helminthes. They may be roundworm or flatworm, like Escherichiasis. Escherichiasis is the disease in which the Escherichia, the roundworm, enters in the intestine, and they can cause the digestional disorders and abdominal pain. This is known as the Escherichiasis. Then Filiaris and Cysticercosis. So these are the wormal disease. And the fourth one is fungi. Fungi or fungal infection. It can cause the ringworms. Ringworms, or you can say the eczema. Okay, eczema is the skin disorder. It can cause the irritation and redness and swelling on the skin. So this is known as the ringworm. And many disorders, they can like dandruff. dandruff is also a fungal disorder, and it can cause irritation in your hairs, skull actually, the skull skin. Now at last, this is protozoa. Protozoa are the unicellular eukaryotes like amoeba, plasmodium, paramecium. So they can cause the disease. The most common disease, that is malaria. Malaria can caused by the biting of female Anopheles mosquito. But female Anopheles mosquito is the only carrier of this disease. The causal organism of this disease is Plasmodium, and Plasmodium is a protozoa. Okay, and it can cause the periodic fever, and fever, high fever with shivering is the symptoms of the malaria. Then sleeping sickness is also can caused by the protozoa. Amoeboid dysentery. Amoeboid dysentery is caused by the Entamoeba histolytica, and during this disease the continued diarrhea, the loose motion with mucus and bleeding is also the symptoms of the amoeboid dysentery. Kala azar is also caused by the protozoa. So this is all about the agents. Thank you.